Hello.
I'm in situated, you bitch. welcome back.
Oh my gosh, imagine Freddy Krueger had like a ASMR channel.
Oh,
Could
that
just
would be
like
amazing.
do like a little scratchy, like scratch it. That probably sounds so good. Okay. Welcome to season 2 of Dumb Ideas. You don't know what? I almost said Stranger Things.
Oh.
That's not even close. Today is a special episode, not just because it is season 2 of Dumb Ideas, but also because it is the Halloween episode. Ooh. Now, for those of you who are only listening, I am dressed as Pennywise, the dancing clown.
And I'm Freddy Krueger from The Nightmare on Elm Street.
He doesn't have like a thing.
Something about like Freddy.
Okay, well. Welcome. So,
Now that we got that, I'm putting these on because I can't see.
okay.
Now that you got the full effect of like the makeup and how awesome.
Yeah, we look actually really good. So
yeah, if you're just listening, you should probably also watch.
and you can find our pictures of our costumes on our Instagram.
Yeah, go follow that. It's at
It's
Dumb Ideas
17.
17. Is there any dumb underscore ideas? 17? Underscore 17?
Underscore dumb
Or-
underscore ideas.
Oh, really?
That's TikTok, actually.
It's something. I'm sure you'll find it if you just look up dumb
Yeah,
ideas.
you'll find it.
But yeah. We're excited to be back for the holiday season, actually.
Yes, holidays.
We're back throughout the whole holidays and into the new year, too.
I've missed this. I've missed you guys.
I've missed it too, but I'm not excited to do the editing, of course, as you know. But
yeah, it's also I've offered to do the editing, but he's just particular about it. So
well, we might try something.
he's torturous on his
I think
own.
I just have Stockholm syndrome now.
That's so silly. Now, let's do our dumb idea of the week, except this time we get to do our dumb idea of the whole break, the whole summer. So, I suppose I have to go first, or should we switch it up for season 2 and you go first now?
No.
Okay. So my dumb idea was I had a baby.
I could have thought of another one for you actually just now.
A real one?
Well, no, that one's silly too, but like
I did not
you
have a baby.
tell yours and then
I don't have it. I don't have one. Can't think of one.
oh,
I did
Not
not
using
have
that?
a baby.
I'm really confused. Is this part of it?
Let's go back to being part of it. Okay. Sorry.
I thought you were going to talk about your egg. Baby.
I was trying to trick them into thinking I was pregnant actually right now.
I was fully thought that you were just going to start talking about your egg baby you had. I wasn't even thinking like you're trying to prank them.
Okay, well, what was
So I wasn't even a part of that prank.
what was your thing?
That you quit your job.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that. Okay, my dumb idea is that I quit my job I did. I quit it, and now I don't have one. And it's been like a month, 2 months, a month, 1 or 2 months. And I've been doing okay, you know? I still like live with my parents and stuff, so but like I have to pay for my gas and my food. But I'm doing okay because I'm doing like little odd jobs. But the reason why I quit my job is so that I can focus on my dreams for the future, such as this show that you're watching right now. So if you don't want to see me die, then you should continue watching this and like tell all your friends about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I could quit my job.
Yeah. And then we can make more and greater and better content for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
It's not like really a dumb idea. It's just like a thing that happened to me.
Okay, do it anyway. Say it.
Well, I tripped on a rock out in your backyard. And I like scraped up and bruised my knee really bad.
Well, he like wasn't like he was running really fast and then ran into the rock.
Yeah, because I wanted to. Okay, we're such bad at telling stories. So I was over at Anna's house. Like last month, and it was like darker outside. It was like basically dark. Like there was probably like a sliver of sun still on the horizon.
Yeah, maybe.
And we were playing catch with a baseball and her brother. And
we were playing catch with him, like back and forth.
And I was like, we were playing like catch and like frisbee that like. No, we were playing catch that whole day, and then we were going to play frisbee after we ate dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So we ate dinner, then we went back outside to play frisbee. And I was like, oh my gosh, the speaker's still inside. I need to go get that. So I was running back inside for that speaker. And there's like this stone lining that like lines her back like patio. And one of them, very bad designing, has like a lip on it. And I was running, and my like left foot got stuck on that lip, and I was like still running. So I was like, I flew,
yeah,
and then I like landed on the like brick pavement stuff.
And I turn around, and I'm like, where'd Aaron go? I thought he went inside, and then
because there's bushes.
Yeah, my brother was like, he's behind the bush, and then Aaron just stands up. He's like, I'm right here.
Yeah,
that was so silly.
But yeah, so I stood up and I was like, I'm probably fine. And so I was gonna walk back to them. I wasn't even gonna go get the speaker. Like my brain just like left my body at that point. And so I was like walking back to them. And then I was like, it hurts a little bit. And so I went back into like the light of the patio and looked down, and like it didn't look crazy bad yet, because like it was still trying, like it was like starting to bleed.
It hadn't surfaced yet.
But the bad part was, I looked down, and I've only told Anna this because I feel like I'm crazy for thinking this, but I looked down, and there was a very, very visible dent, like right here in my knee. And I was like, and if you don't know me, I am I hate the human body. Like, my biggest fear is getting hurt, because the human body is just so absolutely foul to me. I hate thinking about it.
That is so silly. I'm like literally the exact opposite.
I hate thinking about all those things inside there, because that's gross. Like, to think, because then it gets me like hyper aware. And now I'm like aware that there's like weird like things I'm gonna throw up. So like whenever I go get like my blood drawn or anything, I probably will faint. I haven't fainted yet, but like no more vision is there, and I will like have to like I always have to like lay down and like get the blood back to my brain because it had left. But anyways, there was like a full on like dent inside my knee, and I was like, and so I told Anna, I was like, we should go clean this up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went into the kitchen, and they were like, she got me water, and she was getting like bandages and stuff. And then while we were in the kitchen, I was like just trying not to think about the dent in my knee. But like I was looking at it. And then I was like kind of like gently feeling it, and then I went towards like the right side, and like I felt a bump. And then I literally moved whatever that bump was into the dent, and it like popped into the dent. And then I almost like died right then and there. But after that, I was like I was kind of holding myself together until that point, and then I was like, I like looked at Anna, and I was like, let's finish this like in your bathroom, like upstairs away from everyone.
That's crazy.
And so then we went up, and like I was like freaking out in the bathroom as she was like washing me off, and I was like telling her that there was a dent in my knee, and she was like, it's fine, it happens.
Well, I saw a dent, but I didn't see like the humongous dent
because I popped whatever that bubble was back in there.
Yeah.
And so like no matter what anyone said after that point, I wasn't gonna believe them, because I was like, the dent's gone now because I put whatever that was back.
Yeah, because they didn't know, because you didn't tell them.
Yeah, that. Well,
and you didn't tell me for a while.
Yeah, because I thought I didn't want it to be true, and I didn't want people to be like, you're crazy, you're fine, there's no dent there. But then I was like, just trying to like be like, it's fine. But I was on the verge of a panic attack from the moment I popped that thing in for like the next like 24 hours. I was on like the verge of panic attack.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I think everybody could tell you were so stressed. There was nothing behind your eyes. Like you couldn't think of anything except for your knee.
Yeah.
And you know what I feel so extra bad about
Huh.
in that whole story? I went back outside to like grab things, and my brother was still out there like 30 minutes later waiting for us to come back out.
That's so sad.
I felt so bad, and I gave him a big hug. And then the next day we went back out and played because I felt so bad. And I wanted to play with him anyway, so.
But the next morning I had gone to like breakfast with my family, and I was telling them about it. And my sister Marcy and my brother-in-law Kel were like telling me that like that's like happens a lot, like the skin just like kind of like sticks to whatever, and then like because it like had just like gotten like smashed, and like it'll just like be fine, like it'll pop back up. And I was like, yeah, that's great, but what did I move inside my knee? I didn't tell them that though, because I was really fully trying to believe them. I was like, you're right.
Okay, maybe it was a piece of bone, but you put it back.
Hold on, I haven't even got to the theories yet. My theory. This is what I'm going with, because like it's perfectly fine now, like nothing's there. And like if it was a chipped bone, like I feel like I'd still be able to move it. I don't think chipped bones just like grow back together.
We should have had you drink a lot of milk.
Yeah.
And
Anyways.
cheese and stuff would have put it right back.
But then after that was just like, I was like, yeah, they're all right. And like, so I kept healing back up. And then I told Anna that the full story. She was the first one I ever told about moving whatever that was back into the hole. But my theory is, I think everyone's right that I think it was like just all swollen around it except for that one part that was in. And I think that the weird bump, I could have moved any part of the swollen part. And like maybe it had just felt like I moved it back in there. But maybe that pop was because I was
skin
moving
detaching.
and like the skin popped back up because I was
Mm.
moving the swollenness to the side.
Can you do that?
I did it. Whatever it was, I moved something for sure.
Are there like lymph nodes right there?
Could be. Something moved in my knee.
Well, you could have like
But I don't think it
squished
was
it
a
over
bone.
there, but then like whenever it like popped, you like let go, and so it went back
Mhm.
to where it was, where it goes.
But I am like 98% sure that it was not a piece of my bone.
Right.
Because like I feel like there would be still problems or of it
yeah,
moving around still.
probably. Yeah, that's so smart. That's a good like theory there. Now
Thank
let's test it out. You have a hypothesis. Now let's see if you're right.
No. How?
You got scissor hands right there.
Oh, you cut it
Like
open.
cut it open and look at it.
But yeah, this is for viewers. This is what it looks like now. This happened. I don't know. Maybe like a month ago. Now,
Like September.
like 3 weeks ago, I would say.
Really? I believe a month ago. Like I believe a month.
Yeah, but like, why would I still be like this?
You bruise so easy and they never go away.
So true. Okay, piece of skin just fell off.
You're deteriorating like a zombie.
But anyways, that was long story. But you were here for it, I bet.
Okay, well, dumb ideas out of the way.
Yeah, but moving on from that, it's been so long since we've caught up with them. We should probably like, what was your break like? Like, did you do anything?
Yeah, I actually had an amazing break.
Me too.
Not because it was a break, but because I just did amazing things with amazing people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know that we did, like, the podcast season 1 ran into the summer a little bit.
A little bit.
But for
Actually, a lot of it.
yeah, but I'm just going to refer to the break as summer just because I want to. So over the summer, we had us and like a few friends. We have a chest where we like put things in from our hangouts, stuff that we did, kind of like a little memory time capsule thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that thing's pretty like it's got a lot in it. And not all of it is from like actual like big things that we did. You know, we just hung out and had something from that hangout, which is I think that's amazing and beautiful.
Yeah. And like by the end of the year, we're going to turn all the things in that chest into a scrapbook of the year, and then we'll start over for the next year, and then we'll put more and more things in the chest, and then that end of the year it'll be a scrapbook again.
Yeah, it'll be a New Year's tradition.
Yes.
We're starting our own little traditions as a family. I love that.
Yeah.
We don't have very many. Okay. So, what else over the summer? Like specific things. Well, we went to Worlds of Fun one time, and that was fun, except it was really hot, and so it was hard to enjoy ourselves too much. We did have fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was just really, really hot. This was a hot summer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's fall right now, and it's 84 degrees today.
It's still hot out. So it is, for you guys, October 30th.
But today it's
the 26th.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, that's Saturday.
I just 23rd then?
Probably.
Yeah, I just kept thinking the 26th was whenever we were filming for some reason.
Yeah, it's the 23rd. Also, we went camping.
Yeah. That was in the fall.
Do you want to give like a little brief like recap of that?
So, we went camping with two very good close friends. Maybe in the future they'll be guests on the podcast if they want. we drove down there on a Saturday morning.
But tell the whole fiasco about driving
know.
down there.
What was the fiasco of driving
Okay,
down there?
so I'm gonna tell them.
Okay.
So the plan was I was gonna pick up Aaron. We were gonna meet at one of their houses, and then from there we were gonna go pick up the fourth friend and then be on our way to the campsite. So here's what happened. I picked up Aaron, and we needed to buy ice for the cooler. So we went to Quick Trip and we bought some ice. Easy breezy. And then I was like, hey, where's the cooler? And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
So we went back to his house and we grabbed the cooler. Not too bad, okay? Then we go to the house, the friend's house. And we pack everything up into her car. It's all loaded. It's all ready to go. And Aaron's like, you know what else I forgot? My speaker. And then we were like, okay, we can't do this whole weekend without a speaker. So we go.
Wait, hold on.
No, that's. What? Is that me?
Yes, that's why I said hold on.
No, it's not. Is that you?
I don't know.
Is it still recording?
That's why I said. Like I thought it was like maybe. Yes.
What was that? Is there like a phone in the walls? That was scary. There's no other phone down here, right?
Mm-mm. You guys probably did not hear that, but there was like a phone like buzzing.
But like it sounded like it sounded like really loud, but it was muffled.
Mm-hmm. Like it was in the wall right there.
Yeah. That is so weird. Okay, back to the story. So we went back to Aaron's house to grab his speaker, and we were like, okay, let's get this show on the road. And then we're on our way to the next friend's house to pick her up. And then we were like, oh, what's her address? And I was like, oh, I have it on my phone. So I try to get my phone. I don't have it. I don't have my phone. And it's like, where is my phone? And so it turns out we have to go back to the first friend's house because my phone had fallen out of my fanny pack. And then we grabbed that, and then we were finally able to actually start heading to where we needed to go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that
was a fiasco.
Yeah, that was a good dumb idea. Only us two, actually. So
Maybe that was it. Well, I didn't know I left my phone because I thought I had my phone in my fanny pack. It had just fallen out when I was trying to get everything out of my car.
Yeah, it was. I got out and looked for her phone when we got there, and it was literally just in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, she said we can just leave it.
Well, I didn't know it was in the grass.
Whenever she first realized that she didn't have her phone, we were like, "Oh, we're gonna have to go back." And she was like, "No, we can just leave it there."
Well, I thought
and we were like, "I think you should have your phone." And she was like, "No, we can just leave it at your house. It'll be fine."
I thought it was gonna be like in the car or in the house. I didn't think it would be in the grass.
Yeah, it was literally just laying in the grass.
So I am glad that we went back because someone probably would have lawn mowed it or stolen it, or it would have died from heat exhaustion or so many things. But we did get it, so.
Yeah. But once we got there, we, of course, set up the tent, and we... It took us a long time to set up the tent, actually. And we started a fire, we had some hot dogs. We played a fun card game in the tent, and then we woke up. And then there were, like, daddy long legs covering
everywhere.
the ceiling.
So many
outside,
daddies.
of course, of the tent.
No, it was like so many. We all woke up and just stared straight at the ceiling for until we were ready to like leave
Mm-hmm.
because we just had to keep our eyes on them so they wouldn't get us.
Yeah. But then we made our breakfast over the fire, which was so fun watching it because I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We went fishing. We saw this literal ginormous caterpillar that was literally that big.
Oh my
That
gosh.
thick. And it was like orange and yellow. And it
was so like it was so big.
the
It looked
biggest thing.
like it looked so exotic or like out
it
of this
looked like
literally
it was
world.
literally supposed to be an alien. And her and I were the only people who cared about it. We were like, look at that. And they were like, oh yeah.
It was so
caterpillar.
scary.
And we were like, why does no one care right now?
Yeah.
And then we went like swimming in a creek that was cold. I also didn't swim in the creek. I sound very boring on this trip, but I still
You weren't boring.
I got my shoes in there.
You walked in it, you just didn't jump in.
Yeah, it was really cold. I
It
feel like
was.
I wouldn't have enjoyed it.
And there was crawdads everywhere. I was scared that they were gonna get me.
Yeah.
They didn't though.
And then I think we just went back to the campsite and kind of chilled there for the rest of the time, played card games, and then we packed up in the morning, which was like chilly.
Very. I was wearing 2 hoodies. It was so cold.
Yeah, and then we went back.
Yeah, it was very fun. We took a lot of Polaroid pictures. So.
Yeah, it was so fun. I want to go on more trips. I love trips.
Yeah. They're just expensive, unfortunately.
That one wasn't.
No, that one was very cheap because it's camping. You like bring everything yourself.
Yeah. Another thing that happened over the break was I got a car.
Oh, yes. No license though.
No. But I'm one step closer because I like to drive that car. So like.
And what's
literally
your car's name?
Augustine.
Beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, I like And there was I am performing in a musical production of Newsies, which I will be performing in the end of November.
Cool.
So yeah, I've been very busy with rehearsals for that. So I haven't been working as much, which means I don't have a lot of money currently. And so like I've been just like scraping the bottom of the barrel for this past month.
Yeah. I just haven't been spending money on anything. Except yes, I have. I like pretend like I'm not, but I really am still spending a lot of money.
And I think I am spending a lot of money, but I haven't spent like anything. I've only bought costume pieces recently, and I think that's actually it. Like I think I've only spent money on like costume pieces and like very randomly like food.
Yeah, I don't really pay for food too much because I mean like I do, but also like we have food at the house that I eat.
But once the show is over, I'll be making the bank again. But yeah.
Cool. Love that. My tummy's starting to growl.
Yeah, I'm so excited to eat after this.
What are we gonna eat?
I don't know.
How many times can you watch the movie? It's time for our weekly segment. How many times can you watch the movie? And for this time, instead of just having 1 week to watch it, we had the whole month of October. to watch the movie It.
Yeah. So I don't know if you actually did this. I think you said you were, but for the whole month, I told myself I wasn't allowed to watch anything else but this movie.
Yeah, I tried to do that, but it didn't work.
It worked for me.
Yeah, okay.
Literally any second, this movie's freaking long anyways, but I feel like with how often I watch things, I feel like I thought I was going to get higher numbers, but like I only it was crazy because I did not get to double digits.
Really?
Did you?
Mhm.
What?
Double digits is 10. How many times did you watch it?
You got to 10?
I got above 10, yeah.
What? How?
You have a job and also Newsies.
Yeah.
How many times did you watch it?
9.
Okay, that's not bad. But it's crazy because we had the whole month.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watched it, this is what it felt like. It felt like I was nonstop watching the show, the movie. And if you watch that nonstop every day, all day, you would, it's a 2.5-hour movie. And there's 24 hours in a day. Let's say 8 hours for sleeping, plus 4 hours for eating and walking around the house a little bit. So 24 minus 12, so that's 12 hours. You'd be able to watch it roughly 6 times each day of the month. That's a lot, But somehow we didn't even get close to how much that would be.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't. When we could start watching it, I didn't start watching it till a week later.
Yeah, same, because I was putting it off.
Yeah, me too. I don't know why.
Yeah, I liked that movie. It was just intimidating.
Yeah.
So I got to 16 times.
What?
So I don't know how it's so much more than you, because I really thought you were going to win. But
Me too.
I did it, though.
I had a feeling you were going to win when we started it because you don't do anything.
Yeah, I know. But it just, the way you were talking about it seemed like you were way ahead of me.
I know. I think I was for a bit.
For a while, yeah, because I was so slow at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was well, I gotta hustle. And so I was literally every second I was watching it. Anytime I wasn't doing anything, I was watching it. I did nothing this month.
Yeah, if I wasn't working, I was at Newsies rehearsal. And if I wasn't at Newsies rehearsal, I was with someone like you or my sister or...
Well, I watched it at Carly's house. 2 times, actually.
I'm going to slice her open with this.
Carly?
Yeah.
Well, because that was actually
she helped
the day.
you, and she didn't help me.
Were you at her house?
No, but she could have been let's watch this.
Well, but I was already at her house.
Whatever.
And then she was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, we could watch it.
I can't believe this.
So, anyway.
I feel like this was an unfair
Oh, yeah, it was. There's no prizes.
thing.
But now
16.
I may have watched it more.
7 more times.
I may have watched it more times than he did. But
that's 7 more 2 hours.
Shush. Listen, I'm trying to say something. I may have watched it more times than he did, but let's see who paid attention better. I have saved 2 quizzes that we can take. One is just a regular quiz, and one is all about quotes.
Okay.
The first question is, in what year does the majority of the first It movie take place? 1986, 1987, 1988, or 1989? Okay. Do you know which one?
Yeah.
I know which one. Okay. What was your answer?
1989.
Yes, that was my answer as well. No cheating also. Okay. What's the name of the town where the plot unfolds? Okay. Springwood, Haddonfield, Derry, or Castle Rock? This is, I feel
Derry.
like, this is like the easiest
Yeah.
answer question. Derry, of course. Do you want to read the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the group of kids who fight against Pennywise call themselves? The Club of the Six? The Lovers? They don't have a name. The Losers Club.
Wow, this is an easy
Yeah,
breezy.
you
The
should've-
Losers Club.
Had like your mom or someone like read different quizzes and see which one's actually more difficult.
Wow. Okay. This next one.
Oh my gosh.
Which kid has a stutter? Bill, Richie, Eddie, or Stan? Bill. Where is the entrance to Pennywise's lair? Under an abandoned house, in the woods, under a cemetery, or under the fair?
This one's like now it's starting to get harder. Like obviously I know, but
Yeah. It's you say, because I've been saying all of them.
okay. Under an abandoned house.
Well, I should have clicked it before you said that, even though I knew what it was, but I very obviously clicked it after you said it.
I guess technically we don't. Why have we been saying the answers?
Because we know, because they're so easy and we both know it.
I guess.
So I guess we can kind of change it up where we secretly say it, and then we'll say the real answer, and then we'll say what we said and be like, I got it right or no.
Well,
'Kay.
we're gonna get the results at the end though.
But it says check.
Oh yeah, true.
Who writes a poem to Beverly on a postcard? Bill, Ben, Richie, or Mike? Ben.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I chose also. Henry and his group of friends torture Ben and try to carve something in his belly. What is it? Henry's name, Pennywise, the word loser, or the word it? The correct answer is Henry's name. And then, yeah. Got it. Which kid was exposed to Pennywise's deadlights? Beverly, Richie, Eddie, or Ben? Beverly. We should just say it at the same time. No, because we can tell. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens to Pennywise at the end of the movie? Beverly stabs it and leaves it for dead. It melts away and escapes before Bill can deliver the final blow. It hides under a rock. It turns into a kind of spider and scurries away. Those are all kind of like believable.
Yeah.
It melts away and escapes before Bill can deliver the final blow.
Mm-hmm.
The
Doesn't
movie,
really melt away. It kind of just like
he scurries away.
no.
His brain starts
Yeah,
disappearing,
it, like disintegrates into the air
and then he like
falls.
falls. Oh yeah. Okay. The movie ends with a blood oath among the kids. What do they promise? To never forget that summer, to stay friends forever, to return to Derry 27 years later and stop Pennywise, to always face their fears. To return to Derry 27 years later. And 10 out of 10.
That was it. That was the easiest quiz of my life.
Yeah, that was so easy. That's crazy. Okay, now let's do the other quiz.
Okay.
The fill in the quote. I tried to find harder quizzes. Like literally everything came up and it wasn't quizzes. It was just like things, but like none of them were about it. I don't know. It was confusing and I couldn't find anything. Okay, you have to press play quiz, I guess. Enter the answer to what? There's a freaking timer. I'm confused.
What's happening?
We all blank down here.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, who invited blank into the group?
Oh my gosh, wait, that's hard. I don't know how to spell.
That's okay. Go blow your dad, you blank wearing asshole.
Do you have to spell it right?
I don't think so. I guess it won't let you be
I-
wrong. Have you ever heard of a
Hold on,
blank
I
blank?
still need to fill out all these others.
Oh, shoot. I don't know that one. Have you ever heard of a blank blank? What? What is that one?
Oh, you don't even have to enter it.
Yeah, it just happens. Have you ever heard of a blank blank?
Have you ever heard of Oh my gosh. Oh.
What? Who says it?
Eddie.
Oh, I know it.
Did I spell it wrong? How do you spell it?
Oh. I don't know. I hate this quiz.
Yeah, why can't you just be wrong?
That's dumb. Okay, I'm not blank enough for you. You shouldn't think us too much. Hanging out with us makes you a blank too.
Is it not scary? I'm not scary enough for you?
No.
What is it then?
Real.
Oh, yeah.
Am I not real enough for you, Billy? It was
Actually,
real enough for
I'm
Georgie.
not real enough for you.
Whatever.
If I get to be wrong, you get to be wrong. And you actually were even more wrong because you were reading it just then. Where are you at?
Tasty, tasty blank
Okay.
beer. Did you finish that one? Okay. And look at this motherfucker. He's leaking blank blank. Wait, can only blank see this stuff? Is that why I'm not seeing this shit? Oh, okay. Trash the blank. I get it. So this happens when
I
they
don't like
just
this game.
This happens right after they finish cleaning Beverly's bathroom. And Richie's like, "Oh no, I love being a personal doorman, really."
Yeah. Trash the... I don't know. Because I
Do you want me to?
block every line if it's out, and all of these are his lines.
Trash mouth.
Trash.
Trash the trash mouth. Doesn't smell like blank to me, senor.
How do you spell that? Oh, okay. It's just, mine's like taking hours to
oh.
load.
Your hair is blank fire. January embers. My heart burns there too. Hi ho blank away. What is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
Oh.
No. What is that?
Do you like want me? It's
Tell me like when.
it's like, this one's crazy because it happens like, it's like a line that's like barely heard. It's like whenever Ben is first in the library and like he's watching them ride their bikes.
What? The only thing I heard
And it's
was
like literally
your
them-
granny bike is too fast for us.
Yeah, it's like in those lines where it's like they're literally whispering. They're like,
I don't know. What is it?
Silver, because that's the name
Oh,
of Bill's bike.
silver. Got it. Okay. He blank his fists against the post, but still insists he sees the ghosts.
Yay.
Yay. Okay.
How can someone get 81 if you don't let them be wrong? Oh, timer.
Yeah, we got. What was your percent?
100 because you
Yeah.
can't be wrong.
Me too. Wow, what was your time?
313.
Oh yeah, mine's 3:11. I guess I finished typing just a hair faster than you did. Okay, so the answers were, we all float down here. I'm sorry, who invited Molly Ringwald into the group? You say all the rest because I talked the most.
Whoa. Go blow your... Go blow your dad, you mullet-wearing asshole. They're gazebos. They're
They're
bullshit. That's
so
the best line.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a staph infection? I'm not real enough for you. You shouldn't think us too much. Hanging with us makes you a loser too. Tasty, tasty, beautiful fear. And look at this motherfucker. He's looking hamburger helper. Wait, can only virgins see this stuff? Is that why I'm not seeing this shit? Okay, trash the trash mouth. I get it. Doesn't smell like caca to me, senor. Your hair is winter fire, January embers. My heart burns there too. Hi ho, silver away. He thrusts his fists against the post, but still insists he sees the ghost.
That was so good. I felt like
I
I just
really
watched the
needed
movie
that.
again.
Hi ho, silver away to make me feel better about myself.
I don't think I ever heard that line.
Thank you.
In the 16 times I watched it. I didn't
I
hear
heard
that
it
one.
probably like 8 times.
So one time you didn't hear it?
The first time.
Probably. Okay, well that was pretty good.
Yeah.
High five. Good game. So, what was your favorite part of the movie?
Favorite part of the movie?
I know mine. Do you want me to just go first?
Yeah.
My favorite part of the movie is actually the end of the movie when they're all doing like the blood oath. I don't know. It's just something about it. It's just so special.
Mm.
I like it a lot.
I like that part, but I don't like whenever they kiss after that.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't
I
like
hate
that.
them. I don't want them together.
Yeah. Do you know what the last line of the movie is?
Give me a minute. It's Beverly's line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I know. Because it's right after they kiss.
Yeah. Well, like, what would you say to someone when you're right after you kiss them and then you're walking
Isn't
away?
it just like, see you around? Or something like that?
No, she actually says that before the kiss. Because I thought that was the last line also.
Don't
Okay.
even tell me.
No, I'm saying I only know this because I was specifically looking for, like, because everybody was like, what's the first line of the movie? And I would tell them, they're like, well, what's the last line? I'm like, I actually don't know.
Oh, I see.
So I was specifically, like, paid attention to that.
Yeah. I don't think I will know.
It's bye.
Oh.
It's just bye.
Dang.
But she says it, like, whispery and stuff like that right after they kiss. So, yeah, I don't like that they kiss. Because, like, why did they do that?
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like Bill, honestly. I really don't like him.
You know, actually, I don't think I dislike any of the main, the Losers Club. I think I like all of them.
I don't like hate any of them because I think every time they're being annoying, it's valid and for good reason. But like, I'm very annoyed with a lot of them a lot of the time.
But
I
also,
don't
you've seen it so many times.
like
So
Bill, just
so
because he's just, I don't know. I don't know why actually.
Well, who's your least favorite character?
Richie.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, my least favorite is Henry.
I like him more, honestly. I don't like Richie.
I find it charming.
That he's a mean
Yeah, like,
to
I
his
know.
friends.
Because, like, he doesn't actually mean it. Because, like, when it matters, he, like, really cared. You know? Like, I think they're just being like that to be annoying. Because they're all mean.
They are,
Actually,
but he's...
I think it's just Richie and Eddie are just mean to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, Stanley's boring.
I like Stanley.
I feel like he doesn't do anything. Like, I feel like there's not much personality there. Like, maybe he's just shy or something. I don't know. But he's not my least favorite character. But like, actually, probably my
Obviously.
least favorite character is probably actually Beverly's dad, because every time he was on screen,
yeah.
horrible.
I'm mainly only thinking about the kids when I think about characters and
Yeah.
like Pennywise.
Right.
Oh yeah, my favorite part of the movie.
Right.
Okay, my favorite part of the movie is probably. Okay, I have like. I'll just do two, even though there's three in my mind right now.
Say all of them.
Okay. I don't necessarily like the scene with Georgie and Pennywise, but the very specific part whenever Pennywise says, "Here, take it."
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that part because it's just so satisfying when he does that.
Yeah.
So like anytime I'm like watching it, my eyes are locked
On
at
his
that
mouth?
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like very, actually, I love watching Pennywise anytime he's in a scene.
Yeah, he does amazing. He's
Yeah.
really awesome.
I think he might be like my favorite character actually.
Interesting. I don't know that I have a favorite character. Like, I was thinking like Beverly, but also Beverly also is like boring. She doesn't have very much. Like, she does things, but there's no like individuality
Mhm.
about her. Cause like, you know, Eddie, he's like a germaphobe. He's like scared of everything.
Yeah.
Richie is the trash mouth. You know, he's gonna be mean. That's who he is. But like and like Ben, he's like lover boy. You know.
Mhm.
But like Beverly,
She's kind of the hero.
yeah, like she doesn't like have like same with like Bill. You know. Like,
Yeah, Bill and Beverly are just like main character energy. Like that's all they are.
Yeah.
Is like their personality is just being the hero.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like Mike and Stanley also don't have so much personality, but they're more of like in a background sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they're kind of like the lesser talked about of the group.
Yeah.
So they don't have as much.
The other two I was thinking of was two Beverly scenes,
Mm-hmm.
which is the one with the bloody bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
because I think she does like really good in that scene,
Oh yeah, that's really impressive.
and the one with her dad, like when she gets like taken by Pennywise.
When she like beats him up.
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
Yeah. Like that feels so satisfying.
yeah. Whenever she's like, no, I'm like, get it.
I actually want to watch It Chapter 2, like, so bad, because after watching the end of It Chapter 1, like, I don't want to watch Chapter 2 until I watch the end of the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, now I want to watch the second movie.
Because you know there's more.
Yeah. But, like, as soon as the movie's over and I restart it, I'm like, I forget about Chapter 2. But I still want to watch that as, like, a closing to this chapter
Yeah.
in our lives.
And I want to read the book as a closing chapter to our lives.
Good. Well, yeah.
What part actually like scared you?
Okay, you know, it doesn't scare me anymore. But when the very first time I ever watched it was a year or two ago. The scene where Stanley sees Pennywise scared me so
With
bad.
the lady?
With the painting lady. Like, that was the scariest part to me.
Mm.
I don't know why. I mean, I guess when things just look a little bit off and you just have the feeling like you're supposed to be scared,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not really a scary thing, that's just kind of freaks me out.
Yeah.
Or at least it used to. You know, actually, I remember this one video where I was watching it. My older sister was watching it, and I was standing behind her watching it. And it was like this scary video where like this person goes into their room and they turn off their light. turn off their lamp, and they looked out their door, and there's somebody out there, but it's
Ew.
pitch black. And then when they turn the light on, it's gone. But you can only see like their silhouette because it's dark.
Mhm.
And then they turn the light back off, and it's there, but a little bit closer. And they turn their light back on, and it's gone. And then that like kind of keeps happening because like they don't know, because they're trying to go to sleep and they don't know what to do. And then they're like, and then at the end there's like a jump scare of what it actually looks like, and it's like not very scary, but like it creeped me out for like a long time. It was like this like weird thing with like crazy hair and like bug eyes, I think. It wasn't very high resolution, and I honestly don't know if I could even ask her what the video was. Like I feel like it was just like a video on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like stuff like that, it just scares me. What was it scary to you ever?
It?
Mhm.
Not any time I'd watched it this time,
Mhm.
but like you said, the first time I watched it, I think the things that scared me was, I think the scene whenever Eddie broke his arm and he's like coming out of the refrigerator. Not him coming out of the refrigerator scares me, but the angle which it's at, that like whenever he's like standing above Eddie and like he starts doing that weird walk, that creeped me out.
Interesting.
And it still does like creep me out a little bit, but I'm not scared of it.
It's just like the
It's just like, if that happened to me, I would freak the hell out.
freak out.
And then in the same scene, whenever Bill opens the door,
Mhm.
like when he's about to eat Eddie's a face or arm or whatever, and then like he like stops and like looks, I'm like, oh, I like get scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, he's like knows that he's going down.
I don't think I've ever been scared of like Pennywise himself, like when he's in his clown form.
Yeah, same. I've never been scared of him. I just like the things he does creeps me out.
You know, you want to know a movie that
Even if anyone else
No.
did those things, I would be like,
yeah.
it's not because he's Pennywise, it's because of what he's doing.
There's one part in the movie that like cringes me out every time.
What?
And it's like not like really supposed to be cringy, but I'll explain why it's cringy in a minute. So it's when Patrick is looking in the tunnels
Okay.
for Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like something. He's like totally fine, right? Well, he's not. He's a bad guy. But I mean, like, the scene really isn't supposed to be cringy. But what I find cringy is that he thinks he is so cool, and he's saying things that like Henry said, and I don't know why. It's just like so cringy because he's like trying so hard, you know,
Okay.
like the character, not the actor.
Yeah.
Like, and he just like thinks he's so cool and scary, and he's just like, I hear ya tits, and it's like that's not scary.
Mm-hmm.
That's just really cringy that you think you're all that.
Yeah.
Like, stop, please. And I'm just like, I know. So I'm glad that in that same scene he has justice and goes away. But like for real though, every time that happens, I'm just like, that's so embarrassing
that is
for
embarrassing.
Patrick himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I don't know if that's what the actor was going for, but that's what happened.
I think it's so crazy that Henry was trying to carve his name in to Ben's stomach.
Yeah.
I think that's really weird.
I like that one guy, Belch. Is his
That's
name.
his name? That sucks.
Belch. Well, I guess it's probably a nickname.
That still sucks.
Yeah. But I liked him out of the bad guys because he like had a little bit of sense.
If they were to actually kill that cat, because I think probably like the first time I watched it, I thought that.
Mm-hmm.
If they were gonna actually shoot that cat, I would have probably stopped watching the movie and never watched it again.
You know, Carly didn't like the movie.
She doesn't like it.
No, like the whole time she was like, why are they doing that? And like when they were carving, her least favorite part was when they were carving into his stomach, because she was like, she didn't like the one-on-one bullying, you know, like it's different when like they're bullying the whole group, but like the one-on-one, yeah, she said that was her least favorite part.
Oh,
Like she said that when we were watching that part, so like there could have been a more least favorite part later in the movie.
yeah.
But
I just remembered something that actually, like, every time I watched it, still creeps me out.
what?
Whenever Ben is in the library and he goes down to the basement, and not like the headless part creeps me out, but like the boy himself, because it's like in the realm of like the old timey like picture-ish
That
kind
part
of thing.
did kind of spook me too. I
I
think it was because
think
he was alone.
I think the time that like I snap out is whenever he starts running,
Because he's like,
yeah, I'm like, oh, that's embarrassing.
well, but that's what Pennywise does.
But then it's only the part whenever he starts running. Then after that, like as he's running, I then get a little scared again. And it's not like oh my gosh, I'm scared. It's just like it's just like a little like,
yeah, it's like you have like a weird feeling. That's like that's like what I would say like creeped out.
Yeah,
is like it didn't scare me.
it's just like was like giving me a weird. It's just like creepy.
It's like a weird feeling that you like feel like unsafe. Like you feel like, but you're not like scared. It's just different. Also, you know what I think is so silly?
What?
The third goon, like Henry's like third.
The blonde one?
Yeah. Do you know what I'm gonna say about him?
No.
It's silly. Well, it's funny because I think him and Patrick, they just look like lesbians.
Yeah. Sorry,
Like,
I had
really,
to remember who Patrick was.
I can't take either of them seriously. Because, like, when they're like, I don't know. Because I'm just, like, thinking, like, they just look like lesbians.
That's funny.
Which, like, lesbians can be scary, too. But I was just, like, thinking of that.
Yeah.
When I was watching it.
I can see that. I think the part that I can't watch because I'm so cringed out by it is whenever Henry's walking after, like, whenever he sees the balloon on the mailbox.
He's so stiff, and then he's like
can't
this.
Look anymore. Yeah, he's like. I'm like, could he not have thought of any other character walk that was still like, now I'm scared, my guard's down, but I don't have to be like stiff like that.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah.
It's just like I can't watch.
You know what I think the craziest part of the whole movie is that the main kids are 13 years old and Henry and his goons are 15. They're literally killing people and they're 15 years old. That's...
They don't kill anyone.
They're trying. Also, Henry does.
Yeah, but he's kind of like he's mentally unwell.
Okay, but they're stabbing people's... carving their name in people's stomachs, you know.
Henry is.
Okay, but the other, except for Belch, the other two are like all for it. They're like, yeah.
They're
and
also. I'm not like.
It's not unbelievable. It's just crazy sad, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, yeah, totally. I believe it. Yeah. You can do anything at any age. That's not going to stop you. But it's just like so sad because they're so young. And like they're already
doing crazy things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still like the movie, even though I watched it.
Yeah, like I would
times.
watch it again, but I'll probably wait a long time before I like choose to watch it again. But if someone was like, "Hey, do you want to come watch it?" I would be like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Cuz like I like the movie.
Yeah, I'm glad we chose this movie.
Yeah, it was a good
around.
one.
There have been ones that I just really
didn't
even want it.
Yeah. Let's just not talk about that.
But I'm also really excited to stop watching that and start watching more Halloween movies because
Yay.
Halloween is only a week away. And for you guys, it's tomorrow.
Yay!
Ugh.
Literally my favorite holiday
Literally,
of the year.
I love Halloween so much. It is in my top 3. It's not my favorite. It's my second favorite
It's my top.
because I just love Christmas too much.
Christmas is amazing, but it's only number 2.
Wow. But yeah, the vibes of Halloween and like getting ready. I think that's like the biggest part is like getting ready for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And almost getting ready for any holiday is kind of
The best part.
the best part of it. But I think with like other holidays, because like Thanksgiving, you don't really get ready for that until the day of.
Mm-hmm.
Like the day of is when it actually happens.
Yeah.
Halloween, like you have to like get your costume, and there's movies to watch, and there's parties to go to.
Candles to smell, pumpkin
Yes.
spice to eat.
For Christmas, it's kind of the same thing. Like the whole month of December is like getting ready for Christmas, and like
Mhm.
you're going to like
See the lights.
see lights, and like you're decorating, and you're like baking cookies with friends, and like you're doing all these holiday Christmassy
Ugh.
things, watching movies and getting cozy. And so I think that's why Halloween and Christmas are like top 2 because
They're
they
the
last
most-
longer.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, love Halloween so much. For me, it's more of just like I absolutely all of it. I was gonna like say just one part. No, all of it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love costumes so much. Dressing up is so fun. Like,
Mhm.
why don't more people do it all the time? I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's just amazing. And also, because like you get to be creative and you get to show off like your talents and stuff.
Mm.
And even if you are talentless, you can still show off how good you look in that costume that you bought.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally.
and
Me.
and I love pumpkin spice. Amazing. I love the colors of outside.
Yes.
I love the colors of inside after you decorate. I like horror movies so much, and like vampires, and I like not real spiders, but I like the idea of like decorating with spiders. Like, I like the idea of spiders. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
If I knew it was not going to get on me, I wouldn't care
Mhm.
ever.
Yeah.
But like I don't know that, and so I do care. But like,
That's so real about almost any bug really.
yeah, same.
Like if I had like a force field around me, I would like go up to a spider that big
Yeah.
and look at it.
I would have gone up to that caterpillar
Yeah.
if
Literally.
I knew it wasn't going to get on me. I'd sit
But,
next to it.
The fact that the possibility of a creepy crawly little bug
Mhm.
being on my body,
Hmm.
I just can't handle it.
Like, they can be cute sometimes, you know?
I
Actually,
think spiders are
yeah.
cute.
Spiders are really cute.
Some.
But
there
I
are
just-
some that I'm like, ew. You're ugly.
I'm sure they think that of you too.
Yeah.
They look at you and they go, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the spooky season.
Yes. And it's just 1 week away. This next week is going to be full of just Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
We have a party coming up, so that's this weekend for us. We're going to be figuring that stuff out. And then after that, we have Halloween week. And we're going to probably not go trick-or-treating, but we're going to...
Yeah. So the thing about trick-or-treating is I always said, I'm not going to get too old to trick-or-treat. And, like, I don't think I'm too old to trick-or-treat. I think I'm just don't really enjoy, like, the candy. And so, like, I
Mhm.
don't really want to go door to door
So
asking
it's
for
not
candy.
even worth it
Yeah.
anymore. Because, like, the whole part is, like, you don't want to even go up to the door
Mm-hmm.
and ask for candy. But the
Yeah.
reward is the candy. But now the candy's not even worth it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, well, I can just get candy anywhere, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I never really liked candy, like, my whole life. Like, I
Mm.
liked candy. I still like candy.
Yeah.
But I don't, like, love it. And I
Mhm.
don't, like, want a lot of it.
Mm.
Because, like, whenever I would get Halloween candy, I would just look for, like, the few select things that I wanted, and then the rest my siblings would eat or something. I don't know. I wouldn't eat it.
We can just steal children's candy that we want.
Yeah.
We can
Well-
go around in our... Oh, yeah, we should tell them who we're being.
Yeah. Hold on. I was going to say something else. I think the reason why people say they're not going to get too old to trick or treat is because they think of trick or treating as the entirety of Halloween.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm never going to get too old to celebrate Halloween and dress up and stuff. True. But, like, so for a while, I felt bad not wanting to trick or treat because I was like, I said I was never going to get too old. But I just never liked it ever.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else about Halloween, I love.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of things like that where it's like when you're a kid, you do these things for these certain holidays or these certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And like generation after generation, you're like, oh, I'm never going to get too old to do this. Because,
Mhm.
like, why would I? It's like so fun and amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But you're thinking of that one specific thing that kids do as the whole holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when you get older, you're like, oh, well, now I can't, like, celebrate the holiday. But it's like, that's not what the holiday is. It's just like that was a bigger part of the holiday when you were a kid.
Right.
But there's all of these other things that the holiday can bring.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'm so excited to continue doing that for
Mhm.
years to come until I die.
Yeah.
I was going to try to say something like punny or something like Halloweeny, like until I get in a coffin or something. But I couldn't think of anything that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
So I just said die. Until the old age takes you back to the worms.
I thought it was weeds.
Oh yeah, it is weeds. I just remember thinking that it
Yes.
should have been worms. But I've been like, why they're weeds? You're right, it's weeds. Till old age
Yeah.
takes you back to the weeds. You know, every single time I watch that movie, every single time, I could not help myself from saying out loud, or like literally every single time right before he said it. Like
Yeah.
because he takes so long to say it. And also, well, like in the movie it makes sense.
His lines are always just so... I love it. I really do think Pennywise, I'm obsessed with him. I think I might be in love with him, actually.
Oh shoot.
Which is so weird because if you also know me, I'm like clowns were like a big fear of mine. Not
Mm.
as much now.
Yeah, that's a weird memory that you just brought up.
Like my biggest fear, like my whole childhood and minor years was like my biggest fear was clowns.
I love clowns.
I don't like them. They still creep me out, but I think
Oh, that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Because I dress up as clowns sometimes and do like clown makeup and stuff.
yeah, but it's not like that kind
It's
of
like the
clown.
scary
it's like
clowns.
very specifically scary clowns that scare me. It's not just like every single clown. Like if a full... Also, I know you.
True,
If
but
a full clown...
I don't want to make
like
you
if there was
uncomfortable
like...
anyway.
If we went to even just like a regular circus where the clown is supposed to be like fun and cute and good,
Mhm.
I would be creeped out by it.
Because you don't know who they are.
Because I don't know who they are.
And it's
They're
a
in
whole
full clown getup, and they're acting like a clown.
Mm-hmm.
You don't act like a clown. I
True.
know you, and your clown outfits are not full getup
Right.
clown.
I
They're like
wish.
cutesy clown.
I have to buy stuff for it.
And so like, I would be like, you have to stay like 50 yards away from me.
That's so silly.
But yeah, Pennywise, like I am very like, this is like just dawning on me now. Like I really like watching him.
What about the actor? Would he do it for you too? Or just Pennywise?
Would he do it for me too? Is crazy. I don't think so. I think it's just Pennywise.
That's really funny. You're going to make little Pennywise babies?
Well, I'm not going like that. I think it's like we said earlier. I think it's a Stockholm syndrome thing.
Yeah.
like thinking about him. I'm not like in love with him. I'm just like obsessed with him.
I see. Is there gonna be an It Chapter 3 with an imitation killer?
That is me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait, is that what they're called? They're like called something. It's like. Is it like imitation?
killer?
Okay. Because it's like they're just like so obsessed with it. Like Scream. Like they like love it so much that they do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel as though I had another point to make.
About it?
Oh, no. It was what we're going to do.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. So, talking about Halloween, let us tell you all our costume plans. So, obviously, this is costume number 1.
Yes.
Freddy Krueger and Pennywise. But we also have 2 more. Oh, I have 2 more. You only have 1 more.
Yeah, but now that I'm feeling all this makeup, I think I might do the Frankenstein's Bride.
Oh.
Because, like, the makeup, it looks good. I feel good in it, but it itches so bad. I absolutely hate it, and I don't want to wear it anymore. Oh. So and because we're, like, going outside and stuff in this, I think I'll get my fill of Pennywise. True. I think it'll be okay.
So for our Halloween party coming up this weekend, we are going to be Frankenstein. So, like, I'm going to be Frankenstein's monster, and she's going to be the Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about that one. I have the neck bolts, but I need to look for them because I lost them somewhere. And if worse comes to worse, like, they were only, like, $3.99, I think. So, like, it's not, like, the end of the world, but also it is because I don't have any money.
Yeah.
So I really hope I find them. But I also still, oh my gosh, I still have to get the green makeup.
We might find cheap at Target.
I don't think Target would have it.
In the Halloween section?
Maybe. Do you not have any, like, green makeup that we could, like, mix with foundation?
No. I think I would have said that.
Sometimes you're crazy.
True. I have, like, eyeshadow palette. Yeah. That we could, like, powder on your face if you want to be more subtle with it. I feel like that would be a good way.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. I'm excited about that one. And then our Halloween Day costume. You can tell them.
We're going to be Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach and Toad. With my 2 brothers. Yeah. We're just going to be all 4 of those.
And you know what's crazy is whenever I was telling my family that, same day that I was telling them about my knee the morning after it happened, I was like, you guys should actually guess who's going to be who in that 4 quartet little costume thing. Mm-hmm. And, like, they could not guess who was going to be who.
Really?
They thought that I was going to be Mario and you were going to be the Luigi. I didn't tell them who from Mario.
They were just guessing.
So they were guessing the whole Mario thing out of anything. And they, like, could not figure out who was going to be who.
Really?
For some reason, that, like, Peach was, like, you being Peach was not even on the thing for them.
Wow. I guess I can only be, like, a silly, goofy person.
I guess. But, like, they were, like, because they were, like, saying, like, Daisy before they were saying Peach, though.
Really?
Which maybe, like, they had said Peach and I just didn't hear it. But, like,
but when you told them, did they act like they already said that?
Kind of, but, like, no one said it. But I don't know.
That's silly. Anyway, so I'm going to be Peach. Aaron is going to be Luigi. And then my 2 brothers are going to be Mario and Toad.
I'm really excited about that one. I think it's going to look so good, like, all together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
My costume?
Yeah, go check out her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Where she's going to someday post her making her Peach costume.
Which we have to... Actually, I'm not going to post it till after Halloween, actually.
Oh.
Because I'm going to include all of us in costume.
Oh, so true.
At the end of the video. So just stay tuned.
Stay tuned for
it. Will be there. And it's actually really pretty good video.
Bet.
It's so silly.
Yeah.
Aaron's in the video.
I am in it. If you want to see our whole Halloween thing, we'll probably post it on Dumb Ideas too.
Yeah, like pictures
Yeah.
for you guys.
But if you want to see more than just the pictures of our costumes, go check out her YouTube channel, and you'll get insider look of how it all came together.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
Me too.
We're gonna look awesome. We always do.
We
We always look awesome.
always do.
Even when we think we're gonna look horrible, we're like not prepared at all. We have like 0 costume pieces. We pull it together for the
Somehow.
day.
Yeah, because I think some of my favorite looks are the ones that we make up that day or the day before.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you can tell that we're being creative about it, and we didn't just buy things that, you know, costumes are just so much better when you make them. Which you don't have to like sew them, but like just like
as long as
piecing
you,
them
like,
together.
get pieces and stuff.
Yeah, just like piecing it together from stuff you have at the house. Like I just feel like it's got so much more charm and like, cause like what I'm wearing right now is, you can probably tell, is not an official Pennywise costume. I made it from things that I have had at my house.
Yeah. Most all of costumes I've worn have been like pieces I've put together, because I think when you piece things together, it's more detailed and it's more accurate looking. Even if it's not identical, it still looks more accurate than a bought costume, because it just looks so, to me, depending on what it is, I guess, cheap and like printed on things. And
which there's no shame
Oh,
in like
yeah, no.
buying them.
if that
and wearing
brings you joy, then you should get it, because one, it's gonna be cheaper
Yeah.
depending on what costume it is, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite costumes was our Stephen Robin costumes. We
Right.
bought those costumes.
We bought those. We did not make those.
But they were like cosplay, like official cosplay kind of costumes.
Which was expensive. That was back when we had money to spend on nothing but random junk. So. And we had bought those in like literally July.
Yeah.
And then-
Because we were like, oh, what should we be for Halloween? And then like we were like, oh, let's be Stephen Robin. We bought the costumes that day.
yeah, that day. And then we were like, oh.
Yeah. And then we
Like-
never cut our hair again until Halloween, so that we could have.
The right hair.
Yeah.
Which is actually really good that we thought of it so early.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a good costume.
So good. Yeah.
That was so good. And like the pictures that came out of it, the video, it was just amazing.
So good.
I love Halloween.
Lots of shameless plugs in this, but if you want to see almost all of our Halloween costumes for the past few years, go check out our cosplay account on Instagram. It's called AA Cosplay. There's some like underscores in there. I don't know where they are. I'm sure you'll find it.
Also, another thing, last year we were Bert and Ernie, and we also bought those costumes.
Yeah.
It's
We
okay to
bought
buy costumes.
The sweaters. The sweaters themselves were bought in like a pack with like one of those like plastic giant faces.
Yeah, we didn't wear those.
We didn't wear those. But
It was
I bought
painted.
like the pants. Oh my gosh, the shoes.
The shoes.
That was a good idea. You don't know where they are.
No, I know exactly where they are. I'm just sitting here thinking, why don't I wear those as shoes?
Because they're so cute.
They're in my costume.
Yeah. The
Closet.
reason I don't wear mine as much is because they're dress shoes.
Right. But mine
we
are
bought, like the actual like replica shoes of Bert and Ernie, and they're literally beautiful.
mine are like red Vans, basically.
Yeah. Yours like looks
I'm
so
more
good.
of a high tops person, and they're not high tops. And so that might be why, but like I can still wear them.
Mhm.
So what? Red shoes. I love red.
I would wear mine more if they were like sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
But like they're dress shoes, and I don't have many places to wear dress shoes because
Wear it any day you want.
like but like my outfits just don't.
One day you could just choose you
Give that.
really, really fancy and just wear it.
Mhm.
You'd be like, I'm gonna go to lunch and I'm gonna look so dapper.
So dapper.
Or you could just be Bert.
Yeah.
It would also match.
Mm-hmm.
You have the same hair that you did last Halloween.
Yeah, just a little longer.
We should have put a really tall poof of hair on your head.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks like that anyways, so.
A little. Our hair was actually pretty good for it. I just wish I would have gotten a haircut before because my hair was really shaggy. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And last year we also did 11 and Mike from season 4.
Yeah, that was actually
We
so good.
Looked literally like them. I just love whenever I
I love
get
all
to
our Stranger Things cosplays.
dress up as 11.
We've done so many Stranger Things cosplays.
So many.
And most of them were 11. Because she has so many iconic costumes, which is
Yeah.
good for her.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when that one year when we were all 11,
Oh my gosh.
that was,
Loved that costume.
we had only bought one thing for one of the 11s.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest of it was just stuff that we were like, that looks
Already
close
had.
enough. Yeah.
And
It looked
mine
good.
looked
Identical.
exactly like
Because it was like a jacket and like hair was slicked back. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was absolutely crazy.
Literally no one knew who I was actually that day.
Yeah. Like as a person.
Yeah.
They didn't know that he was Aaron. Because his hair was slicked back. He was wearing
Have my glasses
eyeliner.
on.
No glasses.
So they
Yeah.
all were like, until they like really like started talking to me, they were like, oh.
Like, oh, that's literally Aaron. That's crazy.
Yeah. I just love dressing up is literally just so fun. Everyone should just start doing it all the time. Like imagine you're just walking around and you just see like Annalise and Erica from Barbie. Princess
Yeah, and
the
it's like,
Pauper.
it just makes your day so much better.
Yeah, and you're like, oh,
On both ends.
I love that. And it's just like a random day in June.
Yeah. And you're just like, as a passerby, you're like, that's so amazing and I love that. And then as Annalise and Erica, you're like, this is so amazing and I love this.
Yeah, like walking around in ball gowns, like so
Yeah, what?
fun. Like we're gonna go out like this after this.
Yeah, to go shopping for our Halloween party with the $2 combined.
Yeah.
This is gonna be so good.
Mm-hmm.
We're just like really like figuring it out here.
Yeah.
What time is it? I only ask because I'm really hungry.
Me too.
It's 12:05. Okay.
I
And
I feel like we've talked about everything I could think of. Do you think we need anything else?
No, other than I love you guys and I miss you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited for future season 2 episodes to come. I'm
Yay!
really excited about all
We
of them.
have a good lineup planned.
Mhm. Yeah.
With some good guests.
Yeah, we have more guests than we did last season.
New faces.
Yeah, so please stay tuned to see who they are and what we have planned. Go follow our Instagram
And our TikTok.
and our TikTok. We be posting on there sometimes.
More now that this season started back up.
Yeah.
It's
So,
going to be good. It's going to be good.
ready to start off the holiday season.
Yay! Okay, happy Halloween to all who celebrate.
Bye. Thank you so much.